Alright, in this lesson we're going to look at the impact of images. For the module, we are going to cover images and their message and how images impact the audience. We're not going to worry about writing this journal, but I would like you to think about ideas of images, what you can use for a website for images. Impact of images. In this lesson we're going to explore the guiding questions and share our thoughts about images, and we will have a discussion forum about powerful images. Here's what I want you to think about. How do images in your environment affect you? What effect do you see imagery placing on children, peers, and adults? Why do we use images on web pages? What makes a successful image? So here's a couple websites explaining what an image is. We'll look at this first one. And it has a definition of image. And you can come back to read this full definition, but you can see that there's quite a bit about image. But it's an imitation, representation, or similitude of any person, thing, or act, sculpted, drawn, painted, or otherwise made, perceptible to sight, a visible presentation, a copy, a likeness. So you can read the rest. That's basically what an image is. And we're going to skip the journal entry, and so that's it. Okay. Like I said, there will be a discussion topic on this, but we will look at images more in depth through this module. So we talked about imagery, and it's good to know what visual literacy is. It's good to know what image is, and think about this image over here. On a television commercial, this is part of the advertisements for the tourist industry in Africa. The photo is enticing, so I think it was successful. So this might be a photo that was used for a pamphlet or a website to help promote the tourist industry in Africa. Like I said, a short lesson, but think about how images influence people. True or false, an arrow pointing to the east and a logo could mean movement. That's for you to determine. And then I want you to think about and observe how images are used on the web. Why are they so important? So think about that through this lesson and this module. Okay. For your assignment, this is more of a think about instead of you're going to write. You will have a discussion, like I said, but think about this during the day. Where do you see images? Okay. Think about the images that influence you. What makes them successful? Is it the text, is it image, or the color? Those are good things to think about when you're thinking about images. And I want you to start noticing the images that are being used on different web pages.